Basketball in Europe is more than a sport. It's a celebration of culture, history, and fierce competition. Over the years, countless rivalries have emerged, rooted in regional pride, political undertones, and unforgettable battles on the court. These matchups transcend basketball, uniting and dividing fans while delivering moments of pure drama. Here are the 10 most iconic rivalries that have defined European basketball. Number 10. Žalgiris Kaunas vs. Ritas Vilnius, Lithuania. Lithuania is a basketball-crazed nation, and the rivalry between Žalgiris Kaunas and Ritas Vilnius epitomizes that passion. Žalgiris, the pride of Lithuania's second-largest city, has historically been the nation's basketball powerhouse. Founded in 1944, Žalgiris built its legacy during the Soviet era and later became a dominant force in Europe, winning the 1999 EuroLeague championship. Ritas Vilnius, based in the capital, emerged in the late 1990s as a fierce challenger, aiming to unseat Žalgiris. This rivalry isn't just about basketball. It's a clash between regional identities, with the smaller city of Kaunas taking on the political and cultural hub of Vilnius. Their games are marked by packed arenas, relentless energy, and high stakes, making them a highlight of Lithuanian basketball. Number 9. Partizan Belgrade vs. Crvena Zvezda, Serbia. Serbian basketball boasts one of Europe's most intense rivalries, the eternal derby between Partizan Belgrade and Crvena Zvezda. This matchup transcends sports, stemming from political, cultural, and ideological divides that date back to the mid-20th century. The games themselves are electric, with raucous fans creating an atmosphere unlike any other in European basketball. The chants, flares, and banners turn arenas into cauldrons of noise. Both teams have produced world-class talent, including NBA players such as Vlade Divac, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Nikola Jokic. The stakes are always high, whether the teams are battling for domestic supremacy or representing Serbia in European competitions. Each derby is a fierce contest that reflects the deep-seated pride of their supporters. Number 8. Real Madrid vs. SC Barcelona, Spain. While the rivalry between Real Madrid and SC Barcelona is most famous in football, their basketball clashes are just as intense. Known as the El Clásico of basketball, this rivalry showcases Spain's two most successful clubs battling for dominance. Real Madrid is the most decorated team in European basketball, with a record 10 EuroLeague titles. SC Barcelona, though trailing in European honors, has consistently been a strong competitor, winning multiple domestic and EuroLeague championships. These games are about more than silverware. They represent the cultural divide between Spain's capital and the autonomous region of Catalonia. From Luka Doncic's emergence with Real Madrid to Juan Carlos Navarro's brilliance for Barcelona, the rivalry has produced iconic players and unforgettable moments. Number 7. CSKA in Moscow vs. Žalgiris Kaunas, Russia vs. Lithuania. The rivalry between CSKA in Moscow and Žalgiris Kaunas dates back to the Soviet Union, when the teams were the dominant forces in Soviet basketball. Representing Russia and Lithuania, their clashes carried immense political weight, particularly during Lithuania's push for independence in the late 20th century. CSKA, with its military backing, symbolized Soviet authority, while Žalgiris embodied Lithuanian national pride. These matchups were as much about identity as basketball, with stars like Arvydas Sabonis leading Žalgiris in defiant battles against CSKA. Though the political context has shifted, the rivalry remains significant in European basketball, with both teams continuing to excel in the EuroLeague. Number 6. Panathinaikos vs. Olympiakos, Greece. The rivalry between Panathinaikos and Olympiakos is legendary, not only in Greece but across Europe. Known as the Derby of the Eternal Enemies, this matchup pits Athens, Panathinaikos, against Piraeus, Olympiakos, in a battle of pride, passion, and supremacy. Both teams are European powerhouses. Panathinaikos has won 6 EuroLeague titles, while Olympiakos boasts 3. Their games feature some of the sport's most intense atmospheres, with packed arenas, chanting fans, and emotions running high. This rivalry has seen iconic players like Dimitris Diamantidis and Vasilis Spanoulis deliver legendary performances. Whether in domestic leagues or European competitions, every meeting between these giants is a spectacle. Number 5. Maccabi Tel Aviv vs. Panathinaikos, Israel vs. Greece. The rivalry between Maccabi Tel Aviv and Panathinaikos brings together two of Europe's most successful clubs. Maccabi Tel Aviv, with 6 EuroLeague titles, represents Israel's basketball dominance, while Panathinaikos, with 6 titles of its own, is a Greek basketball powerhouse. Their battles in the EuroLeague Final Four and playoffs have been epic. The contrast in styles, Maccabi's high-paced offense against Panathinaikos' disciplined defense, adds another layer of intrigue. Their 2001 EuroLeague final meeting, where Maccabi triumphed, remains one of the competition's most memorable moments. This rivalry showcases European basketball at its finest, blending tactical brilliance with high-stakes drama. Number 4. CSKA Moscow versus Panathinaikos, Russia versus Greece. When CSKA Moscow and Panathinaikos meet, it's a clash of titans. These two clubs are among the most successful in EuroLeague history, combining for over a dozen titles. Their rivalry reached its peak in the 2007 EuroLeague final, where Panathinaikos narrowly defeated CSKA in Athens. The games are often decided by tactical battles, with coaches like Zeljko Obradovic, Panathinaikos, and Dimitris Itoudis playing chess on the sidelines. These matchups are a celebration of elite basketball, with both teams consistently delivering on the biggest stages. Number 3. Baskonia versus Real Madrid, Spain. The rivalry between Baskonia and Real Madrid may not have the global renown of El Clásico, but it's one of the fiercest in Spanish basketball. Baskonia, representing the Basque Country, has often played the role of underdog, challenging Real Madrid's dominance with grit and determination. Baskonia's passionate fan base adds intensity to the rivalry, creating an electric atmosphere in games played in Vitoria-Gasteiz. While Real Madrid boasts more titles, Baskonia has pulled off several memorable upsets, proving their resilience and competitive spirit. Number 2. Maccabi Tel Aviv versus CSKA Moscow, Israel versus Russia. The rivalry between Maccabi Tel Aviv and CSKA Moscow is a classic clash of basketball powerhouses. These two teams have met in numerous EuroLeague playoffs and Final Fours, with their games often deciding the fate of championships. Maccabi's fast-paced, high-scoring offense contrasts with CSKA's methodical and physical style, creating compelling matchups. Their 2004 EuroLeague final, where Maccabi dominated CSKA, remains one of the most iconic moments in the competition's history. This rivalry embodies the best of European basketball, combining history, talent, and drama. Number 1. Panathinaikos versus Olympiakos, Greece. At the top of the list is the eternal rivalry between Panathinaikos and Olympiakos. This matchup is more than just basketball. It's a cultural phenomenon that divides Greece. Every game is a battle, with fans creating a cauldron of noise, passion, and tension. The rivalry has produced legendary players, dramatic finishes, and unforgettable moments. From EuroLeague Final Four clashes to domestic league showdowns, Panathinaikos and Olympiakos have consistently delivered on the biggest stages. This rivalry is the essence of European basketball, representing the sport's emotional and competitive spirit. If you enjoyed this video of basketball's most iconic rivalries, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of sports.